Hey, it's Chris from OHM Bikes here. Just going to go through some of the features that you're going to use every day on your new OHM bike. So first of all, before we hop on the bike, we're going to press this little button here on the side of the down tube. So this is the power button for the bike. So we press and hold this. See the lights are coming on, the bike's booting up. From here, we can see on the screen as it lights up, we'll see a few key features. So how much battery we have, how fast we're going. And then we have three other things here. We have the range, which is an estimate of how much range based on how much battery you have. You see as I change through the modes here that the range is going up and down depending which mode we're selecting. We press the middle button, we'll go down to the next thing, which is the trip distance. We can actually reset this, press and hold the button in the middle till it flashes, press again, and you'll reset it. So you can do that before one of your rides and see how far you went. The third one, ODO, the odometer, cannot be reset, so that's the total. So the next one up on the very bottom of the display, we have the lights. So there's a little button under here you can press with your thumb, and that will turn the lights on and off. Now, when we're riding the bike, we have three different levels of assist. So the first one's giving us a little bit of help, and as we saw before with the range estimate, we get the most distance if we're using that. The middle mode's a really good one. It's really responsive, and so this mode, you can leave it in for your whole ride. If you're pedaling really easily, it's only going to assist you a little bit, and if you're pedaling really hard, it's going to give you up to max power going up the hills. The third mode, full power, full beast mode, this one will make it really easy going up any of those big long hills that you're dealing with, or if you have an important payload on the bike. The next features on the bike, you're gonna wanna look at charging. So after you've got to about halfway or below in the battery, it's a good time to charge. We recommend that you try not to drain it all the way down to dead. The battery is gonna be happiest if you charge somewhere in the 20% to 50% zone. So, two options for charging the bike. One is to remove the battery, and the other one is to plug it in directly to the bike. So removing the battery, first of all, we're going to take off this cover here. To take off the cover, we center here, slide it down. Cover off, power off on the bike, and then we put in the keys, turn them like this, battery pops out nice and easily. Charging the battery off of the bike, we do need an adapter. And so we plug this adapter into the D-shaped connector on our charger, and this will go directly into the battery here. I find we get the best connection if we actually orient it in a vertical direction like this. Once it's plugged in, you will see these bars coming along charging up to the 5 levels of charge. Once it's fully charged, it will just be solid like this. And once you have the battery disconnected, you can actually check how much charge is in there by pressing this little button in the middle. So, putting the battery back on the bike, we don't need the keys. So take the keys out first so you don't accidentally release the battery. You're gonna look on the bottom, there is this little rectangular hole here. We wanna line that up with the pivot point of the bike, which is down right here. So put the battery in like this. You want to give it a nice firm tap and you'll feel it click into place. Very important now, replace the cover. So we do want to press. There's a little notch here. Plug it into the bottom. Push in the button. Be ready to go for a ride. The other way to charge it, if you're lucky enough to be charging in the garage, is just to plug directly into the bike itself without using the adapter. So the charge port is on the left side of the bike, down near the cranks. Just pull off the little rubber stopper on there, and then the D-shaped connector, the flat edge, is on the bottom. Just plug that in directly. Leave it be. It'll take about 3.5 hours for a full charge on the bike if it's fully depleted, but you do get about 50% of the charge in 1 hour if you've forgotten to charge and you want to go for a ride shortly. That should help you out.